Hello my cupcakes and welcome back to my channel. So I woke up like an hour ago feeling fresh, wanting to film, and I got into my beauty room thinking about what I can film today, and I saw on my vanity table just piles of all these brand new makeup. So I was thinking, what's better than filming another full face of new makeup? Like always, if you guys are interested in any of the products that I'm going to be using, everything will be listed down below, including the links. I always try my best to make it as convenient as I can for you guys. Alright, so we got a lot of products to dip our hands into, so without further ado, let's just get right into it. So to start off with a primer, I received this product called Red Jelly Pack by j.one, and it looks like this. It comes in a really pretty red packaging, and when I first received this, I was like, what the hell is this? I was like, is this some sort of skincare? Is this like a mask? What is this? So I had to look it up, and I actually saw that it was sold at Sephora, and I found it right here. So just to get into a little detail about this, because I know you guys are confused too. This is a skin protecting multitasker that hydrates and primes skin for makeup application with powerful antioxidant rich red algae. It can be used as an ampule, primer, and treatment in one that works to instantly boost the skin's natural anti-aging powers while simultaneously hydrating and priming the skin for makeup application. So it looks like it's sort of a skincare and primer in one, which I'm not hating. And I looked it up and it's brand new. It literally only has 2 reviews. You guys know the drill with my first impressions. I can't ignore to see the reviews because it's literally right there, but I don't like to read them because I don't want it to alter my opinion about them. So just gonna go ahead and try this bad boy out right away. Oh wow, it's pretty freaking huge. It has 1.6 fluid ounces, so a little more than like your typical foundation if you guys wanted like a size difference. Alright, so I'm just gonna go ahead and maybe like pump a little bit out. Oh, okay. It's like a clear gel like formula or consistency. Let me just get like a pump and a half. Oh, it's like very sticky. Doesn't really seem to have a scent. Oh my god, it's like really sticky. I kind of like that because that makes me feel like the foundation is going to stick onto my face and make my foundation last longer. It pumps out like in a very small amount, so I think that's a good thing so that you don't ever overuse any product. Oh yeah, I'm definitely liking this so far. I love the feeling of tackiness after I apply my primer. I don't really have an issue with enlarged pores, so it's not like a big concern of mine, but I do like to see whether or not it minimizes the appearance of my pores. So I don't really see any difference between that, but I do definitely like the feeling of it at the moment. For foundation today, I'm going to be using this brand new Truly Yours Natural Finish Foundation Drop by j.one. It's a brand new Korean makeup brand that I actually just received like yesterday. j.one translates to I like it in Korean. And I actually like that, you know, it's kind of cute. So I'm actually on their website right now. This baby retails for $8.99 and I believe it's sold at Target. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry. This is a lightweight coverage foundation that enhances your complexion in every way. Hydrating, brightening, smoothing, accentuating your youthful glow. You guys all know that I'm a big fan of full coverage foundation, so this is very new to me right now. Alright, so actually I'm gonna go ahead and shake it up a little bit. Oh, I think the foundation color should match me pretty well. So let me just go ahead and actually drop it directly onto my skin. Oops. Alright, so that's 3 drops right there. I'm gonna go ahead and try applying it with my brush on one side and with my fingertips on the other side, because it actually, on the website, it actually said you could use your brush, your fingers, or your sponge. So let's start with the finger on this side first. Okay, maybe that was a little too much. I'm like already done. Feels very nice and smooth though, you know, like it's really lightweight. You know what? The coverage is actually really nice. Alright, before this starts melting down on my face, let me go ahead and apply with my brush. Okay, so the brush was definitely a lot faster to apply, but I think I prefer the fingertips because I feel like the brush picked up and buffed away a little too much. which in a way, it blended out a lot faster and a lot more even. I'm like kind of in a loss for words because I was expecting this to be really lightweight, like in light coverage, because I had like concealers ready over here to do some extra coverage, but I'm really happy with how this is looking. I'd say this coverage is like a high medium coverage, like better than a lot of the other foundations that I've tried. I am totally for this foundation right now. It also feels amazing. It's still a little tacky and I feel like it's definitely transferring onto my face, but I was planning on setting it anyway, so I'm not really too worried about that. I know it's a little too early to say this because I haven't worn it all day, but I think this is definitely friendly for my dry skin people. I know my skin and I feel like I'm going to look like a grease ball towards the end of the day, especially because of the humidity we're having here in Northern Virginia. This is why I do these type of videos, because you get to see my honest first impression, and this is literally how I feel about it. I love it. Moving on to concealer, I have, guys, are you guys ready to see this? I literally have the entire shade collection of the new Becca Ultimate Coverage Concealer. So this concealer is the Ultimate Coverage Longwear Concealer by Becca. It is a water-resistant, full coverage concealer that camouflages under eye dark circles, blemishes, and discoloration while smoothing the look of skin texture. So I was actually going to use this to spot conceal and for my under eye as well, but I honestly don't think I need any spot concealing at this point. So I'm just going to choose a shade that would be best for my under eyes. So I went ahead and chose the shade Chai. Let's just go ahead and apply it directly. Oh, this one is pretty freaking pink. And I'm actually just going to use my fingers for this side. Oh my gosh, look at how much it instantly brightened up my eyes. And in my mind, I'm trying to compare it to the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer because that's the one that I always use. I'd say it's not as full coverage as that one in my opinion, but I do like the way it feels. I definitely think you have to set it, so I'm going to try and blend this one out as quickly as I can so I can set it down. Let's try using a brush on this side because we used a brush on this side for the face. Alright, I'm using the Morphe E46 brush. I always use this brush for my under eyes because it's slightly slanted and it's perfect to get into those little corners. Okay, so for this concealer, I actually think the brush side works a bit better. Maybe using my fingers, it melted the product a bit more, and then it just kind of like sunk into my skin a lot faster than the brush has done. So in a way, I think the brush side actually worked better for the under eyes. Overall, I like it. I don't hate it. I'm not like super impressed by it. I feel like this is definitely a product that I'm going to have to wear for the rest of the day, just like the foundation, to really know how I feel about it. Alright, so now that the foundation and the concealer is on, we definitely need to set everything down. This right here, you guys, is the brand new Milk Makeup Blur and Set Loose Setting Powder, and I have been dying to use this, you guys, because I am a huge fan of loose setting powders, especially something that could work for both under eyes and the entire face. So I actually have all three shades with me right here, but given my skin color, I thought that the translucent light would fit the best. This is a silicone-free, talc-free, lightweight setting powder that absorbs oil, cutting shine, not glow, to leave skin matte and lock makeup in place. So when you open it up, it actually comes with an applicator, and I actually really like that because you can, if you were to travel, you don't have to carry a separate applicator. You can just put it on top of this and, you know, go about your day. I also really like that it has a separate lid to really lock it in place. So I'm just gonna go ahead and open this up. So you know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and dip right in, and I'm gonna try and set my under eye first because it's starting to crease already. Has a little safety net right there so it doesn't just like splatter out everywhere. That's how much I got. Let's see if this does the trick. Let me just go ahead and pat this down everywhere. You can almost see it like immediately from my forehead because you can see this side still shining, but this side is completely matte. And I definitely think it's smoothened. Oh my god, it feels amazing. Wow. And it's so lightweight. Maybe it's also the foundation, I don't know, but it feels amazing on my skin, you guys. It blurred the appearance of my texture. I have a lot of texture on my cheeks from previous acne scars, and I love that it looked like it smoothened that out. So for the other side of my face, I'm actually gonna try and use a beauty sponge because just in case for those of you that doesn't like the applicator, because I mean, I like it so far, but I'm not a big fan of how it doesn't grab as much product that I would like. This is actually from LA Girl Cosmetics, so let's just go ahead and see if it actually picks up any product. Oh my gosh. Guys, my skin feels so smooth. I'm sure if I applied more of this powder, it would have made me a bit more matte than I originally wanted. So I'm actually glad that this is happening right now. I'm really happy with everything. All right, moving on to brows. I have these brand new micro brow pencil by Morphe, and I'm pretty sure I have all of the shades right here with me. The only thing that I wish that these had were maybe like swatches of what their colors would be on either the cap or just somewhere, because I'd actually have to read and look to see if this is going to be my shade. So this one is in Latte, Hazelnut. The top one is in Hazelnut. Java. That one is Java right there. This one is in Mocha. I mean, they seem really pigmented, so I'm really happy about that. That one's in Mocha. This one is in Almond. I think that might be my shade right there. This is in Chocolate Mousse right there. And this one's in Biscotti, which I feel like it should be more for me because I'm a blonde. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and try Biscotti and Mocha. All right, here we go. This one is very ashy. I personally prefer the brows to be slightly warmer because I don't want, like my brows are already gray, like blackish. So I don't want it to be any more ashier than it already is. So I'm just gonna go ahead and skip out on this one. And I'm gonna go ahead and go with Almond. It's actually coming out a lot more reddish on camera. Don't know why it looks so funny right now. In person, in real life, it's not that red. Other than that, these are pretty creamy. They're very pigmented. It's not one of those that you have to put a lot of pressure to get the pigment. I'm gonna just quickly like try and set it down now. Okay, so again, not bad. I don't like love it at the moment. Maybe it's because I'm very happy with the products that I'm using right now for my brows. In my case, like it was slightly creamier, so it was, you know, sliding off a lot over here, but it might have been because I didn't set my brow area as thoroughly as I usually would have, so I think it's totally fine. Like I'm not hating on it. I'll probably use it again. Yeah, definitely. Moving on to eyeshadow, I have like tons and tons of single shadows over here that I really want to show you guys. These are the brand new single shadows from NARS. I don't even know how many there is, but I know I don't have all of them. But I also wanted to show you guys these quads that they sent me. It's definitely not the most like recent launches, but they're still considered new. But these are the other quads that they sent me. They are just so sparkly. I thought that I could use these as well as like a neutral shade. I'm gonna go ahead and use this single shadow right here. This one is in Bengali, but the best part of these new single shadows is that they are magnetic and you can actually pop them out, so you can put them in a eyeshadow palette that you want to customize. So that's actually really convenient so that you can travel with it a lot easier. All right, so moving on, let's go ahead and apply this shade right here. And I'm just gonna go ahead and apply just a tiny bit on the outer corner first. I would totally apply this just all over my eyes and wear it as just like a single color. All right, now I'm just gonna go ahead and dip my fingers into this quad right here. This one is in Singapore. And you know what? Let's go ahead and apply this right here on the inner corner. Oh my god, I feel like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. I barely touched this eyeshadow. I'm just gonna apply that one right there also, right next to it. Ooh, love that too. Ooh, that's a really good combo. I should do that. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and use this quad right here. I'm just gonna use that little thing. I'm not gonna apply any eyeliner today. That's just a look that I decided on not doing. So I'm actually gonna use this with a small little angle brush and use it kind of like as an eyeliner. And you know what? While we're in the whole like NARS love right now, I also have this brand new mascara also by NARS. This is their Climax mascara that just launched, literally like just launched. So this is an innovative mascara that delivers buildable volume and intense black color in a lightweight, flexible formula that won't clump or smudge. It's gonna be my first time trying this out, so let me just go ahead and quickly curl my lashes. All right, lashes are curled. Let's go ahead and try this bad boy out. Liking the brush so far. I feel like it's lifting enough. It's not giving me that dramatic curl that I usually like, but it looks very natural. Definitely gave me the length that I usually like, and this is just 2 coats. I usually do about like 2 to 3 coats. And this is like very natural. I would totally wear this again for like an everyday use. So for bronzer and blush, I actually have these 2 products right here. Now these aren't new, but it's my first time trying it. This one is in Bahama Mama bronzer by the Balm Cosmetics. This is the bronzer that I'll be using. And this one is called Balm Beach, which is a long wearing blush also by the Balm Cosmetics. So these 2 are the only products that I'll be using that's not like new collection. I can't believe I've never tried this. I know I've heard tons and tons of like people talk about this product, and I honestly don't know why. It's my first time trying it out. It looks very similar to Laguna bronzer in terms of shade. I'd say it's slightly cooler and slightly deeper than the Laguna, but I feel like I'm gonna like it. Ooh, that is pigmented. I mean, I am liking this shade on me though. So far so good. Let's go ahead and try out the blush. Ooh, I love this shade. This one is in Warm It Up, by the way. Mmm. Oh my god, that is pretty. I love that. You know what? I'm gonna try and contour my nose with this as well, just to try it. I usually never contour my nose using shades like this, but let's just try it. Okay, so for my favorite part, which is the highlighter, I have these 2 brand new highlighters by Pixi Cosmetics. This is actually my very first Pixi product ever. Like, I've never used anything from Pixi before, and I have these 2 beautiful highlighters right here. This one is in Delicate Dew, and this one is in Subtle Sunrise. I think I'm gonna go ahead and use the Subtle Sunrise because I like the more like champagne-y warm tones like this over like cooler tone pinky tones like this. Okay, so this is how it looks like. I'm gonna try and just kind of like maybe get a little bit of both. Ooh! Oh man, I love how it's like laying on my skin. It's not one of those like powdery chalky ones. It just kind of like lays on your skin. I don't like glittery highlighters. I like highlighters that just like sets into my skin that makes it look wet. Little on my nose. Oh yes. Love. Love it. Love. Definitely love. So for lips, I have this Lo-Fi Lip Mousse by Urban Decay, and I chose this color, and this one is in Echo because I wanted to kind of like mauve it up a little with all this like good, you know, glow tone going on. This is actually really interesting because it's like a mousse lip product. Let me just get into a little detail about this. This is a weightless, buildable, waterproof lip color with a velvety soft finish that feels like you're wearing wearing nothing. When you open it up, the applicator actually comes out with it. So that was pretty cool. So I'm just gonna go ahead and grab a little bit. Grab about that much. Okay, maybe that wasn't enough. Like, am I supposed to actually pick up the product? I like the convenience of the applicator so that I don't have to use my fingers. I'm just like trying to blend it out now so that I can get that ombre look. Like blur it out. It definitely feels like I have nothing on. That's definitely for sure. I do, however, feel like if you have dry lips and you have like little flakes going on, this will definitely pick up on it. So make sure you exfoliate your lips and it's like nice and soft and ready. Maybe apply some like chapstick or like a lip polish underneath it before, because it's very matte. Now I don't know about its claims about the long wearing and it being waterproof and everything, but I have been like licking my lips and it doesn't seem to be transferring, which is a good thing. Because it's not like a lip stain, like it's still on top of my lips, I feel like it will come off. Alright guys, so this is the completed look using all brand new products that recently just launched. This is like a classic go-to look for me. I will always love a look that's just very simple like this. Alright guys, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!